Jay Valkyrie, a man who's taking the world by storm. He's not just a rising star in college football. He might be the most NFL-ready wide receiver we've seen in a decade. Turn on the film, he's unstoppable. Explosive off the line. Unmatched in the air. Pure dominance every snap. But what makes Jay different? It's the grind, the climb, the story. From the bottom of the barrel to the top of the charts, this is a self-made superstar. Jay Valkyrie didn't have a silver spoon. He had a chip on his shoulder and the heart of a lion. If you're a young athlete watching this, take notes. Jay is the blueprint. His story is legendary. His future, even bigger.
Now, I'll be the first one to tell you, when you coming up in the trenches, man, it's rough. It's little opportunity, and you got to work for everything and then some. But I was the person that saw it through. First one to bring in $100,000 car to the neighborhood. First person to donate millions and give back. I'm in a different position now than I was back then, but it all started with the game of football. It was always my dream to make it to the big stage. Running through that tunnel, hearing thousands and thousands of fans chanting for your school, chanting your name, the fight song playing. It was really my dream. But to get there, you gotta climb a bunch of mountains. And I never would have thought that I would be the person to do that. But it all started when I was a young kid in middle school. Man, I was chasing a dream. I love football so much, I worked at it every day. And eventually, by the time I got to high school, man, I was that dude. In my hood, in my state, everybody knew my name. I was balling out all through middle school, freshman, sophomore, and junior year. And by the time I was at my senior season, I was a 6'2", 4-star recruit in the best shape of my life. I remember picking my top 10 like, I can't believe some of these schools on here. But LSU, Penn State, and Georgia was my top 3 for the moment. Heading into the season, I knew I had to go crazy if I was going to fulfill that dream. I got to rack these offers up. I still remember that first game, walking on that track going to the field, bruh. As a player, you never forget the sound of those cleat spikes hitting the track and the sound you hear as the crowd chant and you run on that field. Now, the first game of the season, man, we went against a fairly weaker opponent, but at the same time, I ain't care what the level of competition was. When I step on that field, bruh, it's time to go to work. Everybody got to see me. And I'm praying that all the DBs don't try nothing crazy, because they gonna get put on my highlight reel. But before we get in too deep to things, I gotta tell y'all about my play style. I mean, look, I feel like route running is one of the best arts in the game. And I consider myself an elusive route runner. I really try to get shifty when I'm running them. And I feel like the crispier your route running is, the more you gonna get open. And the more you get open, the more yards you get. The more yards you get, the more touchdowns you get. It's basic philosophy, bro. But now that I done told y'all that, it's time to get back to putting belt to it. Okay, so look, 17-10, we need to go down and tie this game up, bro. And we got about 7 minutes to go in this quarter, and I was doing everything I could to will this team to a win. I will say, we not like the best team in the nation. We do got some good talent, though. I would consider myself the best player on the team as I get in the end zone and we tie the game up. And even though I say I'm the best player on the team, I'm still humble with it though. I ain't arrogant or nothing, but I do take pride in that. And I do take pride in leading this team. But anyway, 24-17, man, I ended up getting another house call. My third trip to the end zone for the day. And saying I was having an elite game was an understatement. Up until this point, I didn't have a crazy amount of offers, but after this game, they finally started rolling in. Miami, NIU, and Liberty. But no, my friend, it did not stop there. Marshall offered me, and then I ended up getting another offer from Ohio, and I was just blessed, man. One step closer to getting to those dream schools. UNLV was showing some love too as they sent me an offer. I also got to hear from the LSU coach. If y'all know about LSU, man, that's wide receiver university. Why would I not want to go there? But he basically told me I just had to keep performing, man. I got to earn it. So that next game, you best believe that was on my mind the whole time. I felt bad for the opposing head coach because I was coming in this game on 10. I was ready to do some damage for sure. Only problem is there was a couple of plays where me and my quarterback could not get on the same page. But I'm telling you, when we did, you can best believe we getting that tutty. Put them points on the board, man. We doing work like I said earlier. It's another part of my game I must mention though. It may be a problem, it may not. But when it comes to my specific route, hey, sometimes I'll just run whatever I think is gonna get me open. So I just might mess the whole play up, or it may result in something big happening. And most of the time, it do result in something big happening. Somebody need to tell number 11 he ain't quick enough. Burnt past that boy, and then we got another touchdown on the board, man. I'm telling you. And he was that DB that was talking trash the whole game, bruh. But we ended up getting that win fairly easy. And after that game, the offers kept rolling in, man. The Air Force and the Army. I was like, hold up, bruh. I ain't ready for war. I'm trying to play ball. Boise State, a school that was on my list, they also hit me up. Colorado hit me up. Everything I was praying for was finally starting to come true. And I still find it crazy how after only 2 games, most of the schools I had reached out to, they was already offering me. And I wasn't even halfway through my senior season yet. But that's just a testament to how hard I've been working. I told y'all, I really turned things around, but it was not easy whatsoever. And to see all these offers, all them envelopes I was getting in the mail, man, it was a surreal feeling. But the next game I was turned. I'm like, man, I just got 20 plus more offers. We got to keep this going. I had to show love to the home crowd. And as soon as I stepped on that field, man, already making big plays. Burnt past the DB. I really wanted to get to the end zone, bruh. But you know how that go, man. I had to make sure the ball was secure. And then pretty soon I had another big play where I could have got to the end zone, but I got to make sure I catch the ball, man. It's not all about the end zone sometimes. It was definitely racking up them yards. Hey, y'all heard that philosophy I gave y'all earlier? But I did end up getting a touchdown to tie up the game, but we still had work to do, man. I can't fake, this game was a little too close for comfort, and Jesus Christ, I put that man on the ground. If I did an NBA player comparison for myself, I can't lie, I'd either be Kyrie Irving or Allen Iverson. I'm really with the shifts. It can get treacherous out here if you play. And just like that, I put another defender on the ground and got 6 more points on the board to give my team the lead. I just told y'all gotta listen to me, bro. I know it's early on, you may not trust me yet, but hey, you gotta listen to me, bro. I would never tell you a lie. And one thing I'll also never do is play with my food. And tie game a chance to win it, ended up running an easy little slant, giving us the touchdown, and we went on to win the game. And after that, some of them big time schools started rolling in as well. Arizona State, I had Baylor hit me up, Florida State, man, they was coming in like crazy. Iowa State. I want y'all to keep in mind that I wasn't opposed to going to any of these schools that was offering me, but my top 3 was always in the back of my mind. I really wanted to change my life, and I felt like to do that, I would have to go to a powerful university. Speaking of which, I ended up hearing from the Georgia head coach. Man, listen, we one step closer. I heard from him, and it was nothing but good. It was all good, bro. I ain't get the offer yet, but I felt like it was coming. And then I heard from Penn State, the number 2 school on my list. So next game, bruh, I had to make something happen. Man, I was ready to go crazy. You think I popped a bean or something. Switched up the gear and all that. I had to let these boys know. And just like that, right off the bat, once I'm going off the release, it ain't no coming back, man. Come on. I told y'all I was ready. Bro even tried to shoulder check me. We was finna scrap, but I had to keep it professional. I was still in go mode though, almost had a crazy diving catch. If I would have got that, easily would have been play of the game. But I had to hit a double move on this route, supposed to be a little post, but I ended up in the corner of the end zone for the tutty. Let's get it, man. The faces on the opposing crowd was priceless. I mean, they were stunned, and I can't cap. After that touchdown, my confidence shot through the roof. Running the little zig, got in the end zone once again, and we was up 2 scores, man. The same story was writing itself over and over again. We had the fans hype, but this team wasn't going away easy though. And it didn't help that our QB would throw a pick and basically almost sold us the game. But it's cool, we got it done. And afterwards, I heard again from Penn State. Bro said I gotta keep hooping, I gotta keep going crazy, and they gonna offer me a package that I can't refuse. But when it came to my number 1 school, LSU, they was kind of faking on me. They was saying I could come on as a walk-on because they hadn't seen enough from me. They needed to see something more spectacular, which is crazy because I thought I was doing extremely well for my senior season. And pretty soon I was gonna have to cut it down to 3 schools, but I couldn't worry about that right now. My top 3 was still LSU, Penn State, and Georgia. And I'm hearing good stuff from 2 out of the 3, so that's good. But next up, it was time. Senior night. My last time stepping on my high school football field. Man, a string of emotions. I had came a long way, and it was almost certain I was going to a Division I school, so I really felt like the man. I had worked hard, and even though I had a long way to go, I was just happy to be in this moment. And this game was extra important because we was going against a rival, and next thing you know, I'm trying to tell you, I was gone, bro. I caught it, and then I just broke off for a crazy touchdown, racked them yards up, add them to my total. I had the student section going crazy already, and I will follow that play up with a mean catch and transition, man. Honestly though, I had extra fuel to the fire this game, not because it was senior night, not because we was going against a rival, but because LSU had the nerve to say I could come on as a walk-on when I've been going crazy, like crazier than I even thought I could go. But they trying to make me go the extra mile. I don't know if I'm rocking with that, man. But we got back in the end zone. This game is a nail biter, bruh. 21-21. I ended up making another big play, moving us down the field to get in field goal range, and then eventually into the red zone, and then eventually into the end zone once again. Did y'all write down that philosophy I said earlier? Because if you didn't, this is proof that it's working. But unfortunately, they came back and took the lead right back. But just like that, I got us right back in the red zone. I was cooking this game, bro. I don't know what LSU talking about. And we would end up scoring the final touchdown that would give us the win. And afterwards, I got that offer from Georgia, man. And my final decision was gonna be tough because I thought them offers was coming in before, but after that senior night performance, LSU came around and a bunch of other big schools came around. And I was just waiting to hear from my last school that was in my top 3. I got an offer from Memphis, and then I ended up getting that offer from Penn State, and all 3 of my top schools was interested in me, man. And after narrowing it down, you already know what my top 3 was gonna be. It's been the same since my senior season started, and I was gonna have to make a tough decision. I rocked with all 3 schools, but decision day finally came. 3 hats on the table, but it's only one decision I can make. Only one school I could go with. And man, I had my family in attendance, picked up the Georgia hat, but I faked them out. It wasn't gonna be there. And then we got wide receiver university in LSU. But I can't cap. The way they was acting, I don't know if I could really rock with them like that. So that only left one school that's been rocking with me the whole time and offered a package I can't refuse. Penn State University. That's where your boy was going, and that's where your boy had committed to. And I was 100% happy with my decision. I could have went with Georgia, but I felt like Penn State was just rocking with me a bit more. And honestly, coming into my freshman year, I felt like I was in crazy shape. I was ready to do it. And it's even more significant because the year before they had made it to the national championship against Duke and lost. So my goal for this team, we got to go back to that natty and win. Straight out the gate, I found myself battling for that wide receiver 3 spot. And let me tell you, I don't mean to diss my teammates or nothing because I'm new here, I just got here. But what Lil Baby say? It can get ugly, bruh. And it was getting ugly in them wide receiver DB battles, I'm telling you. I had a house call on almost every rep. It was really nothing Buddy could do at all. And then I got to doing some other drills. I was struggling a bit, but all in all, I felt like I was proving myself. And I had a good chance of getting that wide receiver 3 spot right off the bat. Not to mention, when it came down to actually running plays, I had a crazy head tap. And that was all coach needed to see. I had won the battle, I had got that spot, and then it was game time. I can't even describe the intense feeling I had walking through that tunnel for the first time. A whiteout game at Penn State, hearing that crowd, I could barely hear myself think. But we was on the home team, so that was just getting me hyped. It wasn't rattling me at all. And that run out, man, they embraced us so much. The band playing, fireworks going off. I had never seen nothing like this in my life. They don't got no fireworks in the trenches unless it's the 4th of July. And sometimes them things might not be fireworks. So, yeah, we ain't gotta talk about that. But anyway, the first time I checked into the game, I was looking to make an impact right off the bat. Ran myself a nice little route and got my first catch, and it resulted in the first down. You best believe I was hyped. And right after that, unfortunately, I got my first drop early. And then I had another miscue with the quarterback, so I was a little iffy about my performance at the time. Then I finally got my second reception, and I was making some things happen. I was at the wide receiver 3 spot, but I was still confident in my game. And before you know it, a head tap that turned into my first collegiate touchdown in my first collegiate game. I mean, what better story could you write, man? I wasn't even expecting to get that many touches or my first touchdown in this game. But the fact that it came, hey, that just shows you that's God's work, man. He got a big plan for me. But the game wasn't over, though. I was still trying to make some things happen. And we ended up getting that dub against Marshall. I ain't gonna say it was easy, because we did play around a little bit, but I got my first touchdown and I got 4 receptions. I was lit. But next up we had Temple, and if anybody play with me, they gonna get hit straight in they temple. First time I touched the ball, I was making stuff happen, man. Electricity was in the building, and it wasn't a away game. The stadium post wasn't nothing crazy, but I ain't care, bruh. I ain't care. The only thing I heard was them voices in my head like Randy Orton. And you already know what type of time that man be on. But all in all, I ain't play a whole lot this game. It really kind of looked like my first one as far as yards and receptions. I had a clutch catch that I did dropped. I did think it was a penalty though. The ref should have threw the flag, but he didn't. All in all though, we got the dub. I was just happy we got the win. But I did feel like if I got a little bit more time on the field, I could definitely show coach that I'm one of them ones. Then the next practice, I got the opportunity to battle for the wide receiver 2 spot, and I got it fairly easy. So next game against Buffalo, I was definitely getting some more tick. And then my first target, it ended up being a pick 6, man. I don't know what the quarterback was thinking. I didn't even call for the ball. I was just running my route, really trying to be a decoy. But then the next time he looked for me, I made sure I came down with that reception. And it was a pretty big gain too, 22 yards. And after that, we just kept on moving down the field. I got another reception that got us another first down. The crowd was into it. We was just trying to get the lead back. 7-3 in the red zone. Had yet another tutty. Grit it, grit it, grit it, grit it. Had to show them boys what was going on. We shouldn't even be losing to Buffalo anyway, man. But that got the team hype. We was back on track. We trying to get back to that natty. We can't be playing with teams like this. And I wasn't playing with them DBs at all, or the safeties. I better guard up. Somebody better talk to him. But then, the quarterback tried to force it to me in traffic and really got a costly pick that we did not need, man. And that was a play where, once again, I did not call for the ball, bro. I seen the defense right there. And even on the next play, I got a reception. I ain't called for it either. Bro seen I got in the end zone once, and he was like, he gonna be the end all be all. And then proceeded to overthrow me on my next route, but it's all good. Because he overthrew me on the next one, but it's all good. You know what? It's not all good, bro. I had to talk to bro in the huddle. I can't cap. I'm like, man, what is you doing? We playing Buffalo right now. We trying to get back to the natty. We need to step on these boys' neck, man. And I guess that talk got to him. It's crazy because it was coming from a freshman too, but after that, I was really just doing work here and there, moving us down the field. Nothing too crazy, but I was racking up them receptions and yards. I was over 100 yards for this game. I couldn't even process that. This was my first time doing that at the collegiate level, and this was my first game at wide receiver too. So I was showing my coach, if you just give me the tick, I'ma come through. End of the game, I got 10 catches, 1 touchdown, and almost $150. I can't even explain to y'all how much that boosted my confidence. Cause not only was I chasing the wide receiver 1 spot, I felt like I could really do damage at the college level if I just got $150 almost, that easy. Come on now, granted it was against Buffalo, so this game against USC is gonna tell me everything I need to know, and I started off cooking. I'm telling you, getting open as much as I can, whether it was a comeback, I was running a post, or really creating my own routes. And there was a play where I easily could have had a house call, but the quarterback got sacked, and I still today think of that play because it was so wide open, bro. It's crazy. We ended up squeezing by getting the win by 3 points. It was a tough, gritty win, but we did it. And I would then earn the chance to get that wide receiver 1 spot. And like I told y'all when I was battling for the 3 spot, I don't mean to diss my teammates, but it was getting treacherous in them reps. I was really showing its levels. And doing this as a freshman was crazy, bro. I ain't trying to make it seem like I'm arrogant or full of myself or nothing, but this is something that I really worked for, bro. I really believe in myself. That's all. I believe in my team as well. And it's a different feeling when you're running through that tunnel and you know you the main option now. I got that spot, but it's not just about getting it. I have to get it and perform. And last game I only had a slight 50. I wanted to do way more this game. I started off almost getting a crazy catch, but sadly it didn't work out. But then I ran a mean zig, and it was a foot race. I can't lie, them boys was trying to hog me, but they could not do it before I crossed the line. And I ended up getting a big play, gritted, a 70+ yard bomb, man. I was turned. The game was not over. It was still early on, and I was about to cross 100. I was thinking it was going to be a big day. I felt sorry for Minnesota, but I ain't been a fan of Minnesota in a minute. It's too cold down there, so they'd be all right. And after another monster route, I was once again in a foot race, but them boys could not catch me, man. What they doing there in Minnesota? I need to work on that agility, work on that speed. Next thing you know, we was up 24-6, and we was really putting belt to it. And this is exactly what we need to do against teams like this if we want to make it back to that national championship. Because when we play them dogs for real, we gonna have to keep it together. Having close games with teams like Buffalo or Minnesota ain't gonna do us no justice. But after a $186 with 2 tutties, your boy won Big Ten Player of the Week. Had to keep up the momentum though, man. We was going against the Rutgers, and another day is gone, and I'm still all alone. How could this be? The defense is not here with me, man. What is y'all talking about? Straight out the gate, we going crazy. And I followed that up with another huge reception. I thought I was going to the end zone again. Sadly, they hawked me. It would have been crazy if I got back-to-back touchdowns like that, but 130+ yards already? Man, listen. To say I was going crazy is an understatement. And I could tell early on that the Belt Boys was about to be back in full effect. And man, if we keep going on this trajectory, we might be hitting our peak pretty soon. And it's good that we hitting it early, because if we do, that natty might not be so hard. But just like that, I was right back in that end zone for my second touchdown of the game. And this was really a career performance. Not just in middle school, high school. It was shaping up to be my best one ever. It was only the third quarter. We had plenty of time left, and oh my goodness, there's nobody in sight, man. And once again, we to the crib for the tutty. Grit it, grit it, grit it, grit it. At that moment, it wasn't nothing you could tell me, man. I was going ballistic. And I was almost at 300 yards. And just like that, once again, who can I run to share this empty space? My God, man, I'm killing these boys. No doubt about it, man. We won that game, and I had a performance for the ages. Almost had 350 with 11 catches and 4 touchdowns. Come on, dog. And it was in that game where I would surpass the Penn State single game record for most receiving yards. And on top of that, my teammate hit me up and said I was in the Heisman voting. I said, what, bro? I'm in the race? And I checked, and they had me in third place. Mind y'all, I planned on having a big freshman season, but to even be in the running for the Heisman is absolutely crazy, bro. I can tell y'all boys, I was nothing but blessed. I was just truly grateful. And next up, we had a game against Michigan, and this was going to be a tough one. 2 ranked teams going at it. And honestly, looking back at this game, there's definitely a lot of things that could have went different. I'm just being honest. Not just with my team, but myself. Early on, I had already surpassed 100 receiving yards. I came in with the mentality that, okay, if I'm in the Heisman running, I just don't want to be in it. I'm going to go try to win it. So I was doing everything I could to show out this game. But mind you, I think in the midst of that, the team just forgot about winning. I mean, we saw we had a Heisman candidate, and we was just so geeked on that, we forgot we still got to handle business for the rest of the season. I mean, the Heisman is cool, but I came to this team to help them get back to that natty and win. And we was just making a whole bunch of costly mistakes, really shooting ourselves in the foot. Because before you know it, it was 21-6, and we was in a hole, and we had to dig ourselves out of there, and we had little time. From an individual standpoint, though, I was going crazy once again, really showing I deserve to be in the Heisman race, and I got in the end zone. Hold up, give me head, top. Hey, I had to hit them boys with it. I know y'all might get on my head for celebrating in that point in time, because we was still losing, and it was going to be our first loss of the season. But hey, I'm a freshman, bro. I'm going to use that as the excuse for right now. But for the game against Michigan, I almost had 200 yards. I was 1 yard short, and I ended up breaking another record with the single game receptions for Penn State. And on top of that, I moved to the number 1 spot in that Heisman race right afterwards. So mix in the fact that we just lost, and now I'm in the number 1 spot. Next game, Northwestern. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do, but y'all gotta see me, bro. Y'all gotta see me. Even though this team only has 1 loss, this game is a must-win in my eyes. We need to get the momentum back right now, because we're gonna be approaching the end of the season soon, and we do not want to be flat as a team as far as the momentum goes. And I ended up doing what I usually do. Got right back in that end zone, right on time too. We was the first ones to strike in this game. 10-7. We was moving down that field again, ran that signature zig route, and I was racking up them yards. One by one, piece by piece, I had got to 100 quick. Looking back, I still think it's so crazy how I was able to get to 100 yards so quick in a lot of these games. I mean, I could turn a short route into something explosive. Grit it, grit it, grit it, grit it. Another tutty on the board, man. 17-7, we was bringing that energy this game. It really wasn't much Northwestern could do. Because once we was locked, I was in that end zone multiple times. Another touchdown, man. Now, I know y'all seen what I did in that game versus the Rutgers, but a lot of people said that this was that Heisman game. This was that game where I really showed that I deserved that award. Now me, I don't know. I did have a crazy amount of yards, and I had a lot of crazy plays in this game, but I wasn't sure. I was mainly just focused on winning. 24-17 ran another mean route. Seen a defender in the distance. Oh my goodness, where is he going? I'm in the end zone once again for another tutty. It sounded repetitive. It really is. Because I just got in the end zone 4 times and we had won that game fairly easy. I told y'all beforehand, what I was about to do to Northwestern, they was not ready for it at all. We would then take a trip down to Maryland, and my goodness, that stadium post was rocking, bruh. When I tell you I couldn't hear nothing, and I wasn't expecting it to be like that at all, and early on, there was a lot of miscues with me and the quarterback. We could not get on the same page for nothing. And just when I thought this team was headed in the right direction, I was starting to get worried. Bro had already thrown me like 4 terrible passes, and then the one play where I was wide open and there was nobody around, he didn't throw it. So I'm like, man, what is going on here? But I just got back to my bread and butter, running my usual routes and trying to chip away and see if we could win this game, bro. 3-0, we was trying to get down the field and score, and you already know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get as open as possible. I'm damn near almost open. You just gotta look. I showed off my athleticism by getting a crazy diving catch. And then, as we moved down the field, got in the red zone, killed the DB on the release, and then got 6 more points on the board. And I had to let the crowd know. I had to show them. But deep down, I think they already knew what was going on, man. Most of the world did. But I remember watching back the tape from this game and being like, I'm only a freshman that's in the race for the Heisman, and I see a lot of room for improvement. Man, them explosive plays I be having, like that one where I made another defender touch the ground yet again. Y'all remember what I said about Kyrie a while back? There was one play where them boys tried to double me. Soon as I seen that, put my foot in the ground, and I hit a mean comeback route. And then I look in the crowd and I see that they fans got my name painted on them. They literally got my last name in they crowd. And I didn't see why everybody was so hype at the moment, but I had surpassed 1,500 career yards already. I'm still in my freshman year, bro. This is absolutely insane. Got in the end zone once again, and Maryland, I think it was time for them to say goodnight. It was 16-0 in the third quarter, and it didn't look like they were showing no signs of coming back. And I was still doing my thing, but after every time I made a play, I couldn't help but look in their crowd. Seeing that is crazy work, I'm not gonna hold you. As the game went on, I was tapping into my bag, man. Double move routes, still moving us down the field. We was looking like a dominant team. That is until this one play in the fourth quarter where I think we got a little too trigger happy. I mean, I did call for it. It was an iffy ball, and it ended up resulting in an interception. Still though, we was able to get the ball back and get in the red zone once again, and then the quarterback threw yet another interception, and I was thanking God it was only about a minute left. Because if we would have sold that, it would have been crazy. Broke my own record for receptions in a single game as a player at Penn State, and that was honestly crazy. Pretty soon the regular season came to an end, and my accolade list was heavy. I got the Walter Camp Award, the Maxwell Award, and I also got that Heisman Trophy as a freshman. 124 receptions, 2,300 yards, and 20 TDs, and I can't forget about that FB award as well. I was racking things up like crazy. First team All Big Ten, first team All American. Man, the list goes on and on. We ended up finishing the season with 1 loss, and it was time to handle business in the playoffs. And the first team we was gonna go up against is the University of Hawaii. Now you probably wouldn't expect them boys to be in the college football playoffs, but they was cooking this season. Can't even hold you. They was doing their thing, because they also had only 1 loss. And early on, they had got a turnover, and they took the lead 7-0. That was until your boy woke up. Got a big reception to put us in scoring position, and we was able to punch our ticket in as I got in the end zone for another tutty. Grit it, Grit it, playoff edition, grit it. Come on now. Gotta keep handling business. This was a game that really did test us because Hawaii came to play. Them boys wanted to win just as much as we did. As I dropped another defender, I'm telling you, AI, Kyrie, that's me. Big reception after big reception. We was moving down the field with ease, bruh. I had a whole bunch of highlight plays from this game alone. Toward the end of the third, I was already almost at 200 receiving yards, and once again, I had gotten that end zone. For my first playoff game, I would say I was exceeding expectations. Or maybe everybody expected me to do that, but we completely flipped the script on Hawaii. It was a close game, and then we started to run away with it. And I had my third touchdown, and once again, the Belt Boys was in full effect. I'ma keep it 100 though. When I knew we had already won the game, I was wondering why coach didn't take me out. I mean, I get it. I'm a freshman, Heisman winner, and I most likely need to be in the game the whole time, but I'm not trying to get hurt out here, bruh. But I can't complain because I did get in the end zone for a fourth time. What a performance I was having, and what a performance we as a team put on. Beat them boys by a dub. 221 yards, 4 TDs. I mean, hey, we handling business. And then we had to go against the top defense in the country, Georgia. It's nice to see you again, my friend. Going against them was going to be one of our tallest tasks of the season. Was it personal? Maybe for them because I didn't commit there, but it wasn't personal for me. I actually wanted to match up against them because I knew how good they were. I heard all the talk coming into the game as well. They got the number one lockdown corner in the nation. He gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing, yada, yada, yada. I wasn't worried about none of that. And our QB would throw a costly pick early on. But somehow this game was still a nail biter. And then I ended up breaking off for a huge reception, man. I was surrounded by 3 defenders and still came up with it. What was all that talk about the lockdown defensive backs? And then pretty soon, got in that touchdown, man. Right on time, right on schedule. It was bound to happen. And we was up, but only by a little bit. We was trying to stretch this lead out. I was still performing against this top defense. And as we was moving on to the fourth quarter, we got another touchdown that would extend our lead, and the win was looking more likely. Then we was back in the red zone, and you could find me wide open. I'm putting 6 on the board once again with another tutty. Grit it, grit it, grit it. Man, I was racking up them yards and touchdowns like it was nothing. But I was supposed to get locked up though. All we had to do was keep our foot on the gas and we was gonna come away with the dub. I was looking real elusive this game too. And in the end, 35-27, Penn State was taking home that Cotton Bowl once again. And we was one step closer to making it back to that national championship, but we still had work to do in front of us. And then it was time for that Rose Bowl, and we had to go against our biggest task that we had to face all season, Clemson, who was undefeated coming into this game. And we only had 1 loss, but them boys had none. So they was either going to join us with that 1 loss or we was going home. And I remember that run out. I felt the weight of this game. I knew how important it was, and I knew we had to show up in order to win it. A lot of things was going to have to go right, but also I just got to keep being me. I had to come in this game and perform, and that's exactly what I was looking to do. I ain't changed nothing up. I ain't try to get too fancy. I was really just doing my job. I had this one play where I basically snatched it from the safety, and they called an offensive pass interference when it was really just a head tap. They was hating on me. But you know what they say, man, ball don't lie. So we gonna see what happened at the end of this game. That arena was rocking, bro. I thought the Maryland game from this season was loud, but this may have been even louder. Once again, another costly pick that we did not need, bro. And them boys ended up taking the lead 14-7. and we was falling from behind. 14-7 turned into 10-21. Somehow I was still able to make some big plays and give us a chance. I mean, it's situations like this where you gonna need your Heisman player to show up. And I told you earlier, ball don't lie. That offensive pass interference call, the ref ended up giving us one. That's all I ask, bro. Play it fair. But as a team, we knew we was not winning this game or coming back with just one play. So we kept chipping away at it. Pretty soon I was in the end zone. Don't get me wrong, I was definitely celebrating, but I was still locked and fully focused because we did not want our season to end right here, being one step short. Kept on breaking tackles, really being elusive and showing that I am who I say I am, bro. I'm one of them ones. 16-21, ran a mean comeback route, and then I ended up getting us in the red zone once again. We just got to punch it in, and we did. 24-21, now it's all about closing the game out. Making crazy contested catches, continuing to try to will this team to a win. Them clutch situations, when it's late in the game, I want coach to count on me. It's always been the type of player I've been, the player I built myself into. And luckily we was able to get another touchdown to extend the lead, and it was looking more and more likely. And with a minute left to go, we finished it out and got the win by 10 points. Gave Clemson their first loss of the season, and we was going on to that natty. We won the Rose Bowl though, we had to celebrate that. But now it was time for the game that everybody wanted to see. Hey man, this the moment everybody been waiting on. And coming into this game, I was off a bean again. Them boys gotta see me. I've been waiting all season to get to this moment and get that get back for Penn State. This game had reminded me exactly of how I felt on senior night. Duke wasn't even my ops for real, but they gonna be my ops today. 0-0, man. But it's about to be 7-0 because we moving down that field with ease. I was turning up early. Once again, showing that I am who I say I am, man. Mean comeback route, they doubling me, it don't matter. We already got 7 points on the board. Wide receiver screen. I'm in that end zone for a tutty. Grit it, grit it, grit it, grit it. And we in the natty this time though. So that gritty mean a little bit more. 7-21, it's the Belt Boys. I don't know if you heard of them. Ran another comeback when they tried to double me, and there was nobody in sight. That boy number 2 was trying to hog me down, but he couldn't do it. Another tutty. Gritty, natty, gritty, natty, gritty, natty. Come on, man. The crowd was hype, and honestly, it looked like Duke wasn't even ready at all, bruh. I mean, we was coming to smoke them boys, and I was still turning up after we already had a significant lead, bruh. 21-31, it was only a little bit of time left, and to solidify it, our running back got us into the red zone, kept the clock running, and just like that, your boys was national champions, and we got our get back from last year. I wasn't here, but I'm here now. Duke will never beat us in the natty again. And man, what a crazy ending to a freshman season. I basically broke every receiving record at Penn State, got the Heisman trophy with multiple other trophies, and the cherry on top was this national championship. But my career is just getting started, and we got to see what's next.
I don't see how anyone can watch college football and not mention the name Jay Valkyrie. Once again, he has had a phenomenal season, winning yet another Heisman trophy. Absolutely dominating at this level. Every coach is terrified of this kid, And I think he still has another level he can reach. He's easily the best wide receiver I've ever seen.
Before you know it, it was finally time. Year 2, and I'm back at Penn State with it. And we coming off of a natty. So coming into this season, we already know what the expectations is, but I'm trying to get better as a player as well. See if I can help lead this team to another national championship. But hey, first game, everybody was outside. It wasn't no seat empty in the stadium. And we had Temple up first. And y'all remember what I said last year, man. If they play, they gonna get hit in their temple. And this time, they at our house. So we looking to come in here and do work. I'll keep it 100. Our wide receiver room is definitely better this year. But as far as our defense go, man, it's significantly worse. We had some dogs last year, but most of them were seniors. It ain't like I don't believe in the squad or nothing, but this year is definitely gonna be tougher. Hey, but I'm always up for a challenge. Man, I was working on my craft all summer. I know it's a little early to be thinking about the NFL, but I need to be the best I could be. So every season, I'm trying to get 10 times better, if not 20. Early on in this game, we had a 10-0 lead. Somebody should have told Temple we ain't come to play no games. And before we even got to the third quarter, I already had 100 yards. Hey, but this game wasn't just about me though. I told y'all that room a little more elite now. And when it was 17-3, we ended up putting 6 more on the board, man. Hey man, this is exactly what we need. We need every teammate going crazy. It can't just be me. If we want to make another push for the playoffs, we got to lock it in now. Start off strong. And we was going to end up getting that dub over Temple fairly easy. It wasn't a shutout, but it was right there, bruh. We almost got it. But next up, we had to go against Syracuse. And I know Syracuse got a lot to do with orange, but trust me, on the first play of the game, I was seeing red. Jumping in the end zone for another tutty. On the first play of the game, we going insane. You better sleep with your eyes open. No major pain. A touchdown already? Man, I'm overly locked, and I know y'all ain't think it was over. Woo! Hey man, didn't I just tell y'all I was overly locked in? Come on now. We ain't even halfway through the game and I already got 2 TDs. And I'm looking to do more damage, honestly. But 14-0, hey, we was putting straight belt to it. The belt boys is back in full effect, and I ran up the middle. Found some daylight, and I was in the end zone once again. I'm not gonna lie, that backpedal and turnaround was kind of disrespectful. 3-21, I'm right back in the end zone for another tutty. Gritty, 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 belt to it, gritty. I think somebody needs to call the authorities because it's getting dangerous out here, bro. We gonna need the National Guard, the military, whoever you can find, the Army, the Air Force, somebody help. They need some help. 28-6, man. I almost had another TD, but I can't lie, the DB made a good play and got the hand on it, bro. Can't do nothing about that. But I was already over 200 yards, and then we ended up giving up a costly pick. I gotta be honest, that was on me. I was a little trigger happy. I already had 4 touchdowns. I wanted a 5th one, man. But we in the fourth quarter though, 13-31. It is a blowout, and I get in the end zone once again, man. Gritty, gritty, belt boys, gritty, belt boys, gritty. Hey man, that's 5 on the day. I got 5 on it. And I also got another TD. I got 5 on it. I got 6 on it. Coach, can you please take me out the game, man? It's getting too treacherous out here, bruh. I don't even feel comfortable doing this anymore. I'm not trying to do these boys like that, man. They got NFL hopes and dreams. And the way I'm doing this defense, listen, them dreams might be shattered. But after the game, I would break 2 more career records for Penn State. And then next up we had Delaware, and I wonder if they aware that I'm still hot. And on the first play of the game, once again, he will score. Come on now, man. Hey, first play of the game killer, that's me, Jay Valkyrie. I don't know if you heard of me, but then again, it's Delaware, man. We can't get too hyped. It's one of them games where you just gotta test your skills. because the team, they can't match up with us. They can't hang with us at all. Running a I don't know what that is route. All I know is I got right back in the end zone. That's 2 on the day. Gritty. What was the route? Gritty. Come on, man. We are starting off the season as hot as ever, man. Granted, we ain't played a whole lot of comp yet, but it's good to see that we blowing out the teams that we need to blow out. Because if y'all know, last year there was a few times where the score should have been better than what it was, but we ended up getting the dubs anyway, so that's all that mattered. And I was going crazy on Delaware, man. I was hitting double moves, and it really wasn't much the defense could do, man. 6-14. Excuse me, sir. Get off of me. Caught a deep reception. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. And what I don't understand is what is happening in this game. I am torching these boys. Hey, refs, blow the whistle. It's over. We got the crowd hyping this mug, man. Penn State is turned. I'm also trying to distract y'all from the fact that our defense already let Delaware score 16 points in the game. But hey, we ain't got to talk about that right now. Also, focus on the route running, man. I mean, I'm out here hitting them with the double moves and they just can't stop it. Look at the toe tap sideline catch, man. Come on. I told y'all, I've been working all summer. I've been trying to perfect my craft. And we moving down that field fairly easy. I'm almost at 300 yards for the day. But we ain't done yet, man. Running another route. Where are they? Where are they? Where art thou, defense? And just like that, I'm out of there. It's another tutty. I remember thinking to myself after this touchdown, Coach, just take me out, man. This is a disclaimer for a few of the goofies in the comments of the last Jay Valkyrie video that was saying I play on freshmen. What they gonna say now? But anyway, we still breaking records, man. After that Delaware game, we had to keep the momentum on, though. And we would travel down to Wisconsin. I remember that game like it was yesterday. The stadium post was rocking. It wasn't nothing like our stadium be, but trust me, they was loud in there. For some reason, I could not get it going in the beginning of this game. I mean, I had a pass that was out of reach. I couldn't catch it. And then there was a deep bomb. I almost secured it and got us in the red zone, but the defender made a good play on it. I don't think the ball was all the way where it was supposed to be, but it's all good, man. We keep on moving. And like I said earlier, a bunch of games ago, that wide receiver room is different. I don't got to do everything now. You ain't got to just pay attention to me. We got dogs over here, man. Come on. Early on, it was 7-7, and I low-key think the defense forgot about me a little bit because I ran straight up the middle. Once again, we out of there. Hey, what's even crazier about this? Me and my teammate just hit the same celly. We gonna hit that on the crowd all night. But like clocking back in after a 30-minute break, it's still more work to be done. And I ain't letting these boys off the hook that easy. We got the lead 14-7, man. And it's approaching halftime. And we was able to put yet another score on the board, and it was looking like this game was getting out of reach fast. Somebody need to tell them Badgers to wake up, man. But I think they forgot it's hunting season, and we still hunting. Hit them with the double move, man. We in the red zone. I do that. I get us there, man. And while we in the red zone, we scored once again. We did a real good job capitalizing once we got close to the end zone. And this offense was looking very high-powered. But the show must go on, gang. Hit them boys with an absolutely disgusting cut. Got the catch, but I ended up getting blown up right after it. My ears was ringing a little bit, but as long as I made the play and we got the yards, I ain't even tripping, bruh. Took it like a champ, because I am a champ. And champs, hey, they keep doing what champs do, and that's dominate. 42-7, I would say we dominating right now. But I'm still trying to get more, man. Until that clock hits 0, these boys got to see me. I hate to say it, but also in this game, I had my first drop of the season. And it was a rare one, bro. I don't even know how that happened. Maybe it was the gloves or something. But on the next play, I almost got a house call, but they had a little fast DB that hogged me down. I guess I got to do some more wind sprints and ladder work, but hey, still made the catch, still got the yards, and that put me over 200 for the game. And Wisconsin, Hey man, you might as well kiss this one goodbye, because we in the end zone once again, and we was able to score once again, and we almost had 50. 49 points. I broke away in the middle once again. Another tutty. Hey ref, that whistle that's around your neck, you might want to use that. But like a Philly cheesesteak, man, we did Wisconsin greasy. Got them boys up out of there, and it's safe to say I had a pretty good performance. 9 catches, 2 touchdowns, almost 300 yards, but we had to keep moving. I had to make sure I was getting some extra work in at practice. Like I said, I wanted to be the best receiver I could possibly be, so we gotta clock in them hours and making sure we doing all we can to help this team win and just get better overall. Our next game will be up against Michigan, and if y'all been tuning in, you already know what happened last year. So we gotta walk out of here with the dub, but the QB started off throwing me a crazy underthrown ball. We needed to tighten up right now because I was not about to take another L to Michigan. I mean, we starting off the season strong, and this is our first test, but if we win this game, it's gonna set the tone for the rest of the season, bruh. And I don't know what it was this year, but for some reason, me and my quarterback just could not get on the same page. I mean, some passes I would be calling for, and they would just be completely out of reach. As I get the insane sideline catch, I don't know how I was able to get my foot in bounds, but just added to my highlight reel, I guess. So back to what I was saying about my quarterback. We couldn't get on the same page for nothing. I mean, some of the throws were just so questionable, I ain't even understand. And last year we had so much chemistry, I don't know what happened. And we even worked together over the summer, so it really wasn't making sense. But this Michigan game was a struggle. It was one of them nitty-gritty type of games. I mean, for the longest it was 7-0, and that's mainly because of the reasons I was just talking about. But trust and believe, I was still making highlight plays and getting us down the field when we had the proper connection. Next thing you know, I made another play and we was right back in the red zone with an opportunity to put 6 more on the board. And you know who the ball was going to in the red zone. Another touchdown added to my total for the season, and for the moment, we was up 2 scores on the Michigan boys. And that's exactly where we need to be, because this team is the team that could pull off a comeback out of nowhere, bruh. And I wasn't trying to hear none of that. But I was talking about my quarterback earlier, and this man threw such a horrible, atrocious pick to a lineman, I couldn't even explain to y'all. And then Michigan was celebrating on the sideline. Like, I couldn't stand for it, bruh. I had to pull him aside in the huddle like, hey, bruh, just give me the ball and I'm going to get us there. Made a crazy diving catch, and then on the next play, another double move and another deep completion. I told him, just get me the rock and I'm going to take us to the promised land, because this, what's happening right now, is crazy. And before you know it, I was right back in that end zone for another tutty. Gritty, 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 gritty. Y'all should have seen the look on the faces of them Michigan fans, man. They was in there going through it. But still, the game was not over, and we had to make something happen. And on a simple throw that he was supposed to lead me with, he threw it behind me, and the quarterback once again gave up another pick. And y'all be thinking it's me. I never called for the ball on that play. I didn't. But I almost had another opportunity to get another deep completion, and once again, the throw was not on point. And at this point, I'm talking to coach like, man, listen, I don't know what's going on with this dude, because he, like, look at that. Like, that's just not a catchable ball, fam. Luckily, I was able to destroy both defenders on this route with a double move. And just like that, we is right back in that end zone, man. Come on. Like I said, whenever you need me, I'll be there. Just call number 7 and I'm going to get the job done. I got another completion before the game ended. We had a sizable lead and we was able to get our get back versus Michigan. I told y'all last year, that's what I wanted. Hey, yo, we in Indiana with it. And trust me, the only thing I like about Indiana is Sophie Cunningham. But listen, I'm not worried about this team at all, man. We on a hot streak. Yes, we do got some communication issues. Yes, our chemistry is all over the place. Yes, our defense isn't showing up at times, but I still believe in the squad, even after that questionable game against Michigan. But we still won, though. And I had the same mindset going into this game. We gonna win again. Honestly, how do y'all feel about my route running now, man? I know it was completely different last year because I was just burning mugs. I wouldn't even have to run a route for real. But now I'm trying to be more technical with it. You can't say I ain't been in the lab. You can't say that. I was doing it all summer, and I just think I'm a better receiver than I was last year. Next thing you know, as soon as I was talking about that, burnt somebody else and got back in the end zone for another tutty. Step back, wait, hey. And that just so happened to be my 249th career reception. And on the next play, I was able to get it. And once again, they had my name in the crowd with the Indiana fans, which is still crazy to me that opposing teams fans do that. But hey man, we got the 250. 250 career receptions in only a season and a half, bruh. I mean, hey, the work is showing. We got to keep moving though, man. I'm more focused on winning games than career accomplishments at this point. 14-9. I'm not gonna lie, we should have been up by a lot more. It's all good though. Right back in the red zone, and I'm right back in that end zone, man. Gritty. We need the win, gritty. And from that moment on, man, it just got worse and worse for Indiana. We started to lock in, and all of my teammates was really stepping up on the offensive end. I can't cap, the defense was doing their thing too this game. They was doing their thing. I can't even say nothing bad about them. This was just an all-around good game from the team. We need to be able to put together 4 good quarters though, because the first 2 was a little iffy, man. I feel like we could have jumped out to a lead way sooner, but sometimes it's not how everything go, man. Another touchdown. Let me salute to the boys back at the crib, man. I'm turning up. Like I said, Sophie, where you at? I hope you at the game. If you not, I might need to go get some medicine. Might catch a fever. Get it? Fever? Come on, bruh. Anyway, kept on putting points on the board. Even after scoring 35, we was still putting belt to it. I know y'all heard of them. The Belt Boys back in action. Nothing new. Well, it actually is new considering last game. But anyway, 2 more monster receptions to cap off this game. I was in my bag today. And listen, I was well over 300 yards. And this is the game where I hit my 250. So listen, I wasn't tripping at all. 45-9. We'll see y'all boys later. 19 targets, but 16 catches. And after having a great game, it was time to snap right back into reality, bruh. Home game at the crib, and we threw a pick so quick, you wouldn't even believe it, bruh. I just don't understand. We wasn't really doing this last year. I ain't know what was going on, bruh. I knew we needed to fix it, though. To me, every game is a big game. I mean, we only had 1 loss last season. Only 1. And in my opinion, that should be the standard now. We should come into every season not wanting to lose at all. And even if we take 1 L, that should be haunting us for the rest of the season. And we should just stay aggressive and win out. That's how it's got to be. But I hit 100 yards quick in this game. And the crowd got extra loud and they were super hyped for some reason. And I didn't know why until I got to the sideline. But in this game, I surpassed 5,000 career receiving yards in not even 2 full seasons, just a season and a half. And then we threw another pick. Right after I celebrated, we threw another pick. And then one of our goofy offensive linemen got the nerve to call me out. Like it was my fault. He was like, he didn't even throw it to me. How you gonna blame me for that? And then the next play, I almost had another house call, but he overthrew it. And it just took him forever to throw a good pass. But eventually, I did end up getting in the end zone. I couldn't even get hyped, bro, because it's like we just making dumb mistakes and we down by a lot still. Then again, that's not the right way to think. So we just got to keep chipping away and hopefully we can come out with this dub. Got a nice little reception. I'm at 141 yards for the game. And I told him to run the no huddle. We just need to score as quick as possible. We do not have that much time left. I had a corner route, and in my head, I'm thinking I'm about to run this mug to perfection. Killed them boys. I was wide open, and once again in that end zone, man, I threw the ball straight at the cameraman, bruh. I was a mix of hype and pissed. But we was right back in this game, man. We're about to be 3 points away, and now we just gotta finish. Destroyed the DB once again, and I'm off to the races and in that end zone once again. Stop playing, man. Can y'all please stop playing, bro? I literally single-handedly just brought us back into this game. Stop playing, dude. The Maryland fans was sick, and we ended up getting the dub over them boys in an incredible comeback win. Now we in Illinois with it. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I mean, this season looks nothing like last season. I felt like we was putting belt to it way more, but now we having way too many close calls. I mean, it's ridiculous. And it's against teams that ain't even ranked and teams that it shouldn't be happening against. I mean, I know that's the game, but come on, bro. We are the defending champions, and it don't even feel like it. Once again, we in the end zone, though. Another tutty! Illinois this time. How y'all ladies doing in the crowd? I also forgot to mention, man, my social medias was going up. I mean, I was well known after last year, but now up until this point, it was crazy. I mean, I had everybody covering me before each game, and I had way more media attention than I was used to. I wasn't used to it at all, actually. And man, did y'all see how many overthrows we had this game? It's ridiculous, bruh. But on the 1 yard line, I was able to break away, seeing nothing but green grass. We in the end zone for another tutty! 99-yard touchdown, man. What is y'all talking about? I'm here. We even got the mascot going crazy out here. Let's do it. Now we was up by a big margin, but we was not done yet. It was only the third quarter. We had plenty of time left to go crazy. And toward the end of the game, the connection, it was starting to look a little better. It's always sketchy at some points in the game, at the worst times. And I know there's going to be a game we come across where we playing an elite team, and those mistakes, it's going to kill us, bro. But I got back in the end zone once again. It's my third of the game. I'm going insane. Hey, I guess them boys didn't get the memo, but they definitely got it now. This lead, hey, it just kept getting bigger and bigger, and there was not a chance for them to come back. We did what we were supposed to do, but our next game, it was going to be huge, because we had to go down to Oregon and play Oregon in their home stadium, man. And to make matters even worse, that week during practice, I ended up tweaking my leg, so I definitely was not 100% coming into this. So during that run out, man, I honestly didn't know what was about to happen, but I did not have a good feeling. Because one, your boy was hurt, and two, we just too up and down as a team right now, and we going against a big dog. Like, them boys is one of the top teams in the nation. We are too, but they do not make as many mistakes as we do. And I just told y'all a few minutes ago, when we play some dogs, those mistakes is gonna hurt us, bro. Now, once the adrenaline started going, we had to keep flowing. And on this play, I broke away. I was able to reach my arm out, get it across the line, and get us our first touchdown of the game, man. What a play. While injured, too. But listen, even though I was feeling alright, I could tell that my speed was a few ticks down. I was not as fast as I normally am. So some of those breakaway touchdowns I normally get, I did not think they was going to happen in this bout, for sure. The route running was still there, but like I said, the throws and the mistakes, they came up once again, bro. Like, I literally can see the future. I be telling y'all this stuff, man. And just like that, them boys was up by 10, and the hole we was in just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And it felt like in this game, like the whole team was relying on me to go to work, but I was relying on everybody else to do something. I mean, bro, I'm literally hurt right now. I'm doing what I can. Still well over 100 yards, but I'm not in tip-top shape. Where are my other teammates? That's what I want to know. I was still making some monster plays in this game, though. My pops always told me, hey, if you going through pain and you out there, you just got to fight through it and complete the mission. And that defense was something crazy, bro. I had to run an absurd route just to get open. But in the end, we would take an L, And I really seen it coming from the jump, man. Just the way we was playing, plus my injury, I just saw it coming. But next up we had Purdue, and I had to apologize to the head coach before the game for what I was about to do to them. Because I was fully healed, and I was definitely still mad from last game and how this team played. So I had to tell the reporters beforehand, just get ready for a show on Purdue, because I'm not playing no games. I almost had a head tap. The defender made a good play, but on the next one, got up out of there. Another tutty. Somebody in the crowd catch that ball, man. It don't come with no autograph, though. That's how I'm feeling today. But we not done. The next drive, we got right back in the red zone, and what you think happened? Got right back in that end zone for another touchdown. Stop playing. Had to hit him with the stepping. Hey, we stepping. Hey, still stepping. Hey, stepping. Hey, come on now, man. Still flexing, still stepping. No NBA young boy, man. 14-0. Jesus Christ. Killed them on the route, and we right back in that end zone once again, man. Another tutty. Stop playing, dog. You know why I'm here. I ain't got no fear. We headed to the top like a chandelier, man. 21-0. It ain't no discussion, man. I told y'all beforehand. I was pissed from last game, so we was gonna put on a show. I had 3 end zone trips already. Caught the short pass, get off of me! And I was still able to get yardage after breaking the tackle. I really wanted that first down though, man. Almost every time I caught the ball this game, it was a highlight. Almost had another head tap that I was fiending for all season, but I couldn't get it, bro. So when in doubt, go to the comeback. That's exactly what I did. Got some more yardage. Another crowd with my name in it. I'm starting to become a worldwide sensation. Every school is doing that. Except for Penn State. That's ironic because I haven't seen them boys do it yet. But then again, we be doing the all-white type of theme, so I'll accept it. Another double move. Another crazy catch. Hey, ref, listen. We meet again, my friend. I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but if I was you right now, I might want to call this game because it's only gonna get worse. We almost got 30 points, and them boys got a Krispy Kreme donut. I mean, what more could you ask for? Now, you don't gotta listen to my suggestion, but just know, the longer this game goes on, the more locked in I'm gonna get. So, hey, take it or leave it. I'm moving around on that line, but it's all to set up the zig for another touchdown. And what is that, number 4 on the day? Still flexing, still stepping, still flexing, still stepping, still flexing, still stepping. Hey, we gonna make that a regular thing for the rest of my career. So if you at the crib watching the vid, I'm gonna need y'all to start hitting that. Next up, we had Washington. And when I tell y'all, bro, this might be the game that had me the most heated all year. But early on, we was moving down that field, man. It was looking peachy and sweet. We was close to getting in that red zone. I almost made a clutch catch, but I ended up dropping it. Too much contact, bro. Then on the next play, I had a touchdown. It was right there. But guess what happened? Bro basically threw it at my cleats. How am I supposed to catch that, bro? We've been talking about this all season, all year, bro. What is going on with my quarterback? I don't know why we don't have connection when we need it, but there was multiple plays during this game where we could have made something happen, and either the offensive line screwed up or the quarterback screwed up. I can't lie, there was that one play I was definitely supposed to catch that, but everybody was screwing up, bro. But for the most part, when we needed that big play, when we needed that yardage, I stepped up and made sure it happened. I'm mad and I'm locked in at this point. We need to score 9-3. He threw it up. Give me that! What is you talking about, man? Another tutty on his head, bruh. I'm not playing. I'm not playing with y'all, bro. Do y'all know how long I've been waiting to get that head tap, bro? I didn't get one all last season, and I finally was able to get one this season and get my feet in bounds. That was an insane play, bro. That's got to be in my top 3 college plays up until this point. If it is, y'all let me know. But we still had work to do, and we still had to win this game, even though that play was amazing. And Washington had a 2-point lead on us. And then I had another touchdown in my hands once again, but he overthrew the ball. I mean, it just gets to a certain point, bro. I was really exhausted from that. I've been dealing with this all season, and we just not living up to that championship standard, bro. We just not living up to it at all. We having a close game with Washington right now, a team we are way better than. They got a safety on us. That hasn't happened since I've been here, bro. Luckily, we was able to put more points on the board. I'm over 100 yards for this game and only 4 receptions. And them boys was hype. I mean, they need to be. We need all the energy we can get because I know I'm not the only one that's mad right now. I mean, this is ridiculous. And then this man just threw up a moon ball and it got intercepted. And I'm like, why? I was wide open. Why would you even go for that? He threw that mug into triple, quadruple coverage. But somehow, we still had the lead at this point. Now we just need to capitalize. I got another deep reception. The chain gang is here. We moving. Just keep giving me the rock, and we gonna handle business. I'm not gonna put 100% of the blame on him. I was definitely supposed to catch that pass. It was raining, gloves was a little slippery, but guess what happened on the next play? Another overthrow, another bad ball. I mean, like, come on. What are we doing now? What are we doing? We still had the lead after making a dangerous mistake, and we ended up losing the game because of it. It's crazy, man. It's honestly crazy. I fully believe with all my spirit and soul that we could have been undefeated this season. It's just the bonehead mistakes. We really be beating ourselves. No team has came out here and just put the belt to us at all. Next thing you know, though, I'm in the end zone for another touchdown against Michigan State. I'm trying to bring the energy, bro, but at this point, it's frustrating, bro. We really had to deal with the Washington trolls after the game talking about how they beat us. I mean, that lit a fire in me that I couldn't even explain, bro. I was so heated. I was finna take it all out on Michigan State, and that's exactly what I was doing. But at the same time, that's not gonna help anything. I mean, I always show up to perform, but I need my teammates to do the same thing. But another thing my pops always told me, just control what you can control. And that's what I was doing. We had a good lead, up by 1 score, and just like that, flipped the script and got right back into the red zone and punched it in. But Michigan State was not giving up easy, I tell you. They was playing like their life was on the line. And I don't know if it was, but relax, bro. Let's just get this over with and get up out of here, and everybody will be all right. Had some smooth highlight plays this game. Just doing what I usually do, man. On a sidebar, though, I was the Heisman leader in the voting basically the whole year. So I came out here and did what I had to do. Another tutty, by the way. If that doesn't show y'all I just care about winning, I don't know what does. Because I was basically getting Heisman hype all year, and I didn't even mention it. But at the end of the season, I basically won every award I did last year. Got the Maxwell Award, and once again, your boy was a Heisman Trophy winner. 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. I almost had the same amount of yardage I did last season, but the touchdowns I had way more. Got the FB as well with a bunch of all-conference awards. Beyond blessed, man. I was doing my thing, and I hope I can reach the ultimate goal and just make it to the NFL, but I got to keep going crazy at this level. Here's the kicker, though. We missed the college playoffs. We only had 2 losses, but I guess those losses was just so detrimental that we didn't even make it, bro. Then we had to go up against LSU. I mean, I'm going to be real with y'all. I cared nothing about this bowl game. Like I said, I wanted to get back to the natty. Killed that boy on the route. Oh, my goodness. But I couldn't get the catch, bro. That would have been one of the nastiest highlights I didn't have, bro. Back to what I was saying, though. LSU, man, y'all should have picked me up. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all was acting funny when I was in high school. Now look at you. Now look what I'm doing. I don't need y'all. Now, it would be different if some games we just straight up got beat and that's why we didn't miss the playoffs. but we literally brought this upon ourselves, bro. That's why it was just bothering me that whole bowl game, the entire week before the game, and even at the award ceremony when I won the Heisman, bro. I was just completely bothered. But as far as this bowl game went, I mean, LSU kept it close, but eventually the Dark Knight had to rise again. In the end zone, just adding another touchdown to my season total. Still going crazy. I probably could have beat my goal of outdoing last season if we would have made the playoffs, but I guess this will do, man. I mean, I'm not complaining that I won the Heisman or nothing. I just wish we made a deeper run, especially knowing that we had the talent to do it. And LSU, I'm sorry I had to pull the belt out, but that's what y'all deserve, man. And we was going to end up walking away with the dub in this bowl game, 17-29. We handled business. I don't know why everybody was hyped, though. I mean, I was still upset. Duke will go on to win yet another natty. Don't know how. Didn't ask any questions. This just got me thinking. What am I going to end up doing next year, man? Do y'all think I should return to Penn State, give it another shot, and see how it go next year? Or should I hit that portal? I got some interest in some schools, but I ain't gonna make no decision until y'all tell me. I'm waiting on y'all, man. Just let me know.
1 national championship, 2 Heisman trophies, and a ton of records in college football. Jay Valkyrie is the best we've ever seen, and he may have just broken college football with his transfer decision. He's on pace for 10,000 career receiving yards in only 3 years. To all the Clemson fans, get ready for an electric show.
20 hours I've been locked, 20 hours I've been gone. Traveling to different states, but they still love me like I'm home. I learned lessons as a kid, ain't understand till I was grown. They can't find another me, it's not a copy, not a clone. Brothers gone damn, lovers gone damn. I took losses back to back, sometimes I feel like it's a scam. I be MIA from socials, I don't need to be on cam. I'm just grinding for myself, I'm just grinding for my fam. I'm still holding on, can't expect to get no blessings if I'm doing wrong. I talk to grandma in my dreams cause she can't hear my phone. They told me Pop's been getting sick but he's still going strong. I ain't been feeling like myself.
Yeah, we back, man. Your boy Jay Valkyrie. Listen, I know it's been a minute. Try not to get on my head in the comments, but you know what they say, man. Better late than never. And also, hey, we got a new number. Let me know if y'all rocking with that V12. I thought that was something that'd be a little different. They ain't had the original number, so we had to make some changes. But we went from the Big Ten to the ACC, man. A couple people was requesting Clemson, so here I am making the dreams come true. You see we in the red zone. Let me route him up real quick, and we get another tutty. Starting off hot, man. Gritty, new team, gritty. Come on, man. Hey, Troy, they ain't ready for what's about to happen. The ACC, they ain't ready for what's about to happen. I was thinking about going to the SEC before I made the transfer decision, but I like Clemson unis. I've never played for Clemson in college football, so we got to do what it do, man. Going on a deep route. Boom! You can't guard, man. Let's go. We turn, man. You see I'm rocking the Jordan 5 cleats, the sideline hype. Everybody hyped for this debut, man. We already got 100 yards on 4 receptions. Come on now. We turning up, man. 10-0 off a jet sweep. When have y'all ever seen Jay Valkyrie run a jet sweep and they stopped it? So that's probably why. But nah. Another reason Valkyrie chose Clemson as he breaks the tackle and gets some extra yards. Another reason why he chose this school was the playbook, man. That air raid playbook is kind of lethal. Some of the plays in here do this. Get us right back in that end zone. Come on, man. Hit the Quan. Hit the Quan. RP Rich Homie. We gon' hit the Quan. Come on, dog. Let's go. 17-0 Troy. You just might want to start up the buses now, and it's not even halftime yet, bro. That man Jay, Mr. V12, ain't here to play no games, bro. You see, we almost got the touchdown miscue with the quarterback. It's all good. But we get another chance running this decent route, and we right back in that end zone once again, man. 3 touchdowns in the debut already. He just staring down the camera. He ain't got no celebrations. I don't know what y'all thought this was, but we finna get right back to work. We picking up right where we left off last season. Almost got a crazy catch, but we wasn't able to bring it in. Before we get too far in this video, I want to let y'all know. Blue! We finna get right back in that end zone for another touchdown, man. Tutty! Hey, get off me, bruh. Y'all see bro pushing me for no reason? Come on, man. You ain't gotta hate. But nah, real spill, before we get too far in the video, man, I want to let all y'all know we do have a Discord. I will have the link in the bio and in the comment section, man. Make sure you join that. And it's really a lot of benefits to it as we get another touchdown. But listen, if you want to be featured in my 2K series, or maybe even in the college football series, or see me get the gameplay behind the scenes, join up on the Discord, man. For sure, that's what you want to do. We gonna start off the season with a W, man. And at this point, bro, we done broke so many records, I honestly done lost count. And that's still being humble, no cocky stuff. But honestly, bro, I don't know how many records we done broken. We really almost got them all from a receiving standpoint. Came to the ACC and broke every single record in one game. But the show must go on. We got NC State up next. Trying to hit a little zig. It didn't really go nowhere. Hey, game is game. Respect is respect. We gonna go right past him. Blue! What a diving catch, bro. Hey, Val, chill, bro. Chill, bro. V12 a little different. I'm trying to tell y'all. A V12 engine different in real life, so you know Jay finna be a little different. We picking up that first down easy. You can't guard him. You can't guard him. You gonna have to triple team him or something. Y'all remember when Kobe used to shoot over 5 people? That's how they gonna have to guard Valk this season. I'm trying to let y'all know. And we rocking the purple unis too, so we on a different type of time. Cutting up, getting the easy reception. We gonna spin off them two, push him out the way like a little boy. He will score! Tutty! Come on, man. We just made 3 defenders look like they don't even belong in college football, man. Send them back to high school. But this game is getting ugly fast. As you see, we get the contested reception, bro. Anyway, man, 2-17 is getting bad, bro. And another deep reception is getting worse, man. They can't guard me out here, bro. Jay, you gotta relax, man. We ain't trying to mess up nobody NIL deals, but when you line it up on that field, it is what it is, bro. I don't know why y'all didn't expect this already. I mean, this is the most NFL ready wide receiver we've ever seen. In this trade, it might be the trade that break college football, because this is just not fair, man. Had an opportunity to punch it in. He throwing it to the back shoulder, but we could not come up with the catch, man. That would have been another highlight added to the total, but it's all good because we ran a short route and got in that end zone once again. Gritty. New team. Gritty. We dominating. Gritty. Can't stop me. Gritty. I couldn't think of a better way to start these first 2 games, man. We going crazy. Off the comeback route, we getting another first down. This game is coming to an end, man. And there was even a play during this. Beat him off the release and got a contested catch. Oh my God. They lucky that didn't count. That might have been the craziest catch we've ever got. But in the end, it was another dub for them Clemson boys, man. We starting off strong. We just need to finish strong. You already know what we want. We trying to get back to that natty. And then in the third game, we got to go against the FCS school, but 2 jukes. That's all it took. That's all it took. We gone. We out of there.
20 hours I've been locked, 20 hours I've been gone. Traveling to different states, but they still love me like I'm home. I learned lessons as a kid, ain't understand till I was grown. They can't find another me, it's not a copy, not a clone. Brothers gone damn, lovers gone damn. I took losses.
Another disclaimer, if y'all want that song to drop, yes, that song was created by me. If y'all want me to drop that mug, please say so in the comments. I'm gonna do a poll probably tomorrow after this video drop, but I need y'all to let me know. If y'all want it, I'll drop it. Y'all gotta go listen though. I need them streams ran up, but I don't know how, but we threw a pick 6 to a FCS school, bro. Like, what are we doing, man? And I know what y'all might say. We got a little couple of cupcake games for these first few, but NC State was some comp, bro. And FCS, it's only gonna get worse, bro. We right back in that end zone, hitting the quine, man. They can't guard, bro. V12, different, just different. That's all you need to know. 10-21, we still going. Next thing you know, look at that block, bro. Look at that block, man. We block too. We don't just run routes and catch. We help our teammates any way possible, boy. And you see I got my mans in the end zone, man. I'm a real team player, great teammate. Even though some of y'all say I probably ruined Penn State because the other dudes ain't get opportunities, but that's okay. They can get them now, bro. I went to a new school. We gonna try some stuff out. Look at the running back going crazy, man. 10-35 turned into 10-42, and we is just putting absolute belt to it. Off the jet sweep, we getting the first down, breaking some tackles, but we still going though. Yeah, that third quarter coming to an end, and so is this game. 42-10 is kind of crazy though. If we could punch it in the end zone again, y'all might have to just, yeah, bro. The tight end got another touchdown, and this is just ugly, bro. This is straight belt boys in full effect. We ain't seen them since Penn State, but they back. It's the Clemson version though, so it's a little different. But man, FCS, I feel bad for y'all, bro. Especially if y'all got girls watching the game, you might as well just call that quits. But we getting the reception. You can't catch me. We out of there once again, man. Another touchdown, bro. It's a 50 plus game. We done put up 55 on these boys. It's over, dog. It is over. And 55 turned into 63. It was just getting worse. Blue. Hey, get me off the field, coach. Get me off the field, bro. Another crazy diving catch for V12. And finally, man, that clock hit 0. And for them boys' sake, I'm glad it did. 63-10. Jesus Christ. You see the impact. 263 yards with 3 touchdowns. Man, hey, we here. We chasing another Heisman. We gonna make it 3 in a row. But next up, we had Stanford. They ain't been the same since they lost Cameron Brink, so I ain't really worried about this school at all. You know, the football field, a little decent though. But 3-0, stutter step, we gonna try to take a shot, but the quarterback, he couldn't put the ball in the right place. And that's okay, it's still a lot of game left to play. 3-6, we still gotta keep it moving. We running a streak, getting the reception. We gonna run away from him, man. That's a touchdown, dog. Come on, man. We right back in that end zone once again. On his head, he a baby. You see the celebration, dog. V12. V12, we here. V12, we are here, bruh. It's a little different. Cutting up in that field. Almost got the reception, but come on, bro. You got to put the ball in the right place. Cutting up again, though. Another deep reception. Hey, we out, man. I'm out of there. We gonna calmly walk in the end zone this time. Y'all cannot... Is this even legal, bruh? Can somebody go in the law book, talk to a lawyer, talk to a police officer, and see if this is legal? Cause, hey. But anyways, this game was crazy. Cause next thing you know, it was 17-27. But I got right back in that end zone once again. I'm gonna give us a chance once again. We ain't going out like that, bruh. 23-27, 24-27. It's a close game, but we gotta make something happen that's gonna close this game out. Tried to get another big play, but I wasn't able to bring it in. 24-30, a reception. We moving them chains. Hey, we got about under 2 minutes left. We just gotta go for it. 13 seconds left. We couldn't get the catch, man. And that was gonna do it, bruh. That was gonna do it for us, man. Nope. I'm absolutely trolling, man. Our defense got a clutch pick 6, and we stole the win somehow. Hey, don't look at me, bro. Look at EA. I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. But we came up with the dub. We still going, man. Undefeated. We got to go against Louisville. Y'all ain't got Lamar Jackson, so we ain't worried about y'all, bro. Tried to go crazy off the rip, but the DB made a good play. Can't lie. But they can't guard forever. We gonna get another deep reception. We gonna stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Another tutty. Yep, a big reception and a touchdown. We already locked in, man. Right here, we gonna go for the head tap, but we could not get it, unfortunately. It's all good. 6-14. We still doing work. Where's that man going? And we getting the reception. We off to the races. We almost made it to the end zone, but that boy caught us. It's all good because we gonna flex for the cheerleaders, for the mascots, the fans, and for Alexis Braun. Hopefully she watched. But anyway, 17-6. Another touchdown, dog. You gotta guard up. You have to. I'm waving to everybody back home watching so they know what's going on. Hey, y'all know what Jeezy said. I put on for my city. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do, man. If we keep this up, not only is we gonna get the Heisman once again for the 3rd year in a row, we gonna get back to that national championship. We was trying to get there all last season, but the way it's looking right now, we got a good shot of doing that again. Getting back to that moment, getting back to that game and finishing. But we got to finish this game first. We still making big plays, spinning that man out of his cleats, dog. Come on. But just like that, man, we got the dub over Louisville. Another hard-fought game. We got to keep it moving, though. We got Syracuse up next. Hey, if y'all been watching this series, y'all know what happened to them boys when we was at Penn State. I ain't even got to say nothing. We just had a legendary game, and they don't want to see me again. They do not want to see me again, bruh. They do not want to see me again. I'm trying to tell you. Now, my role is a little different in this offense, so we may not give them 6 touchdowns, but you can best believe they gonna get this work, man. They gonna get some work today. If I could give them 6, I'm gonna do it, but I don't know if I can, bro. Coach, he kind of be hating sometimes. It's all good, though. We running the jet sweep, and they blew that mug up. I am not gonna lie. They was all over it. But V12 gonna find a way to make some things happen. Off the comeback route, we getting what should have been a first down, but they said it was 4th and inches. I don't know what be up with these refs. Why are y'all not guarding? Number 3, you too slow. You not rocking with me. Hey, we in that end zone once again, dog. Gritty. They can't guard, man. Y'all know what I do against this team. And y'all see they got my name in the crowd, bro. Hey, that's love. Shout out to the fans. And the running back, he gonna punch it in for 6. I don't know where I was running to, bro. I was just, actually, I don't need to explain myself, man. We scored. And we got the dub, man. Get Syracuse up out of here. Y'all lucky I ain't had my role that I did at Penn State, because it would have been bad for y'all. But we got Pitt up next, man. And we still going strong this season so far. Undefeated. We just got to keep the momentum going. And I don't know if y'all been paying attention to my yards, but we've been racking it up every single time. What a route. And we got the extra yards afterwards, man. That's one of our strongest abilities, man. Them yards at the catch. And we right back in that end zone for another touchdown, dog. Step back. Hey. Let's go, bruh. 13-0 already. Hey, every time you come to Death Valley, it's going to be a funeral service. Just best believe. Off the RPO, we dancing. Whoop. Come on, man. Breaking tackles any way we can to get those extra yards. I'm telling y'all, I'm coming for it all this year. I want that natty. It's got to happen, bro, for sure. Making another short catch. We just racking up the receptions and the yards like it's nothing, dog. Like it's nothing. And we going to run away from 2070 too slow, bruh. Come on. Another tutty. Let's go. Like I said, I don't even got to say it again, bro. You in Death Valley. You know what's going on. Hitting the Quan once again. RIP to homie, Rich homie. You feel me, homie? Shout out to the fans, too. My name in that crowd once again. 28-3. Still doing work. Catch on the run. Getting the first down. But as the game goes on, hey, somehow we looking tired, but we got that 100 overall stamina. So I don't know why. Hey, V12, lock it in, bro. Lock it in. 35-3. This is belt to it, bro. Straight belt to it. And we just making it worse. We nearing 100 yards for the game off 7 receptions. You know what we do, bro. You know what we do. We show up and we just let coach know why we need to be in the game the whole time. I don't know what that pass was, but we was not going to be able to dive and catch that. But we going to catch this on the run, try to break some tackles, but hey, they did their job. They did what they supposed to do. Because if I would have broke away, it would have been bad. But what was bad right there was that interception, man. We Can't be doing that, bro. I don't care if we won the game. We got to clean that up right now. Because those could kill us in the playoffs, man. Those could really mess us up. And we don't need that happening. Hey, Georgia Tech, I'm on your neck. Let's go. Contested catch, man. They cannot rock with your boy. V12 engine. You see me. Hey, get well soon, bro. We don't need you getting injured right now, man. Wish you a speedy recovery. Dang, bro, we cannot get the jet sweep going this season. I don't know why, but it is what it is. I just need my O-line to handle business so I can get out there, bro. Get out in that open field and give us a touchdown, dog. We in the red zone, though. You see me? I don't know where that man is going, but you know we dangerous off the comeback route. We couldn't get it across that line, though. It's cool. We got another opportunity. Short route, bada bing, bada boom. We in that end zone, dog. Come on. I told y'all I was on your neck. You must have not have been listening when the game first started, Georgia Tech. Come on, man. I was just trying to give y'all helpful advice, but if you don't want to listen to me, that's all on you, bro. I can't help you, man. But anyway, 7-7, we gonna run this dude over. He too little. Some of these plays we is making is crazy. I still think we was electrifying freshman year, but this year it's shaping up to match up with that for sure. Oh my God, killed 3 of them off the spin move. What? Come on, bro. Hey, just know them NFL scouts is watching. They've been watching since year 1, and we only getting better, man. I know this DB can't hold me. Throw it up. I don't care if he close. Blue, come on, man. You cannot guard. I'm trying to tell y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all all video. V12 is different. Let's go, Valkyrie. Hey, we turning up. 14-7, trying to get in that end zone again. And we do just that, man. Hold up. Hey, let me flex on him. Come on, man. Y'all not rocking with him. Them Georgia Tech cheerleaders, they gonna be in the hotel after this. You already know what's going on. I ain't gotta tell you. 21-17. Them boys trying to keep this game close, but it don't matter because this man cannot guard. I just told you, man. Listen, we yelling all in his ear. We let them know about itself, bruh. You might need to try a new profession because this ain't gonna work out for you. Off the short route, we getting that first down, moving them chains, we keeping it going. It's still 21-17 though. We got to get another touchdown to extend this lead. He threw it. What a diving catch. But we was not able to get across the line. Once again, my name is in another opposing team's crowd. That's how you know your fans might not rock with you like that. I'm just saying. And on that play, we would end up getting our 400th career reception. We's putting in work and we right back in the... Listen, bro. Y'all finna make me throw something in here, man. Let's go. Another tutty, bruh. Come on. Yeah. Georgia Tech. You should have just listened to me when I told y'all in the beginning. It got bad for y'all, man. We well over 200 yards with 14 receptions. And we still going. The game is not over. 35-17. That spin move is lethal, bruh. If I hit that spin move, man, we gonna spin you into a different vortex, bro. Don't ask me what that means. Just know you're getting cooked. And we still turning up. Right back in the red zone again? Listen. Did y'all look in the law book yet to see if this was legal? Because I told y'all to do that a little minute ago. And, man, listen, I guess y'all ain't do it. 75 receptions on the season already, though. It's early. We still got a lot of games left to play. Throw it up! And we in that end zone again. Another tutty! On his head, man. We pointing directly to the camera. I'm gonna need them pictures right after the game. 41-17, we got that dub. And the record-breaking Jay Valkyrie, V12, is just still doing what he do. Breaking all types of records, man, for receiving touchdowns, yards, receptions. He well on his way to being the greatest college football receiver of all time. If he ain't already. I mean, I'm going to let the fans decide. I ain't going to say nothing. But, bro, the awards and records just kept coming. But now we got to go against Virginia, man. And we would have got a cool play to start off, but, yeah, illegal man downfield. We got to clean that up, bro. That always happens on that play. We're trying to cut up, though, and we end up getting a big reception to start off the game. We picking up right where we left off. We got the long sleeves on. I ain't playing no games, bruh. Rain, sleet, or snow. Hey, we finna go crazy. You feel me? What a cut. What a catch. We still making plays. Them boys ain't ready. Flex on them. Yeah, flex on them. Let them know what's happening. Listen, we want that national championship. That's all my mind is focused on. Damn. Come on, bruh. That's gotta be something. Man, they trying to end your boy career before we even get to the league. That's real hate right there, bruh. We gonna find an open space, but listen, the throws gotta be more on point. We have to clean this up. It's gonna come back to bite us, I'm trying to tell you. But oh my goodness, broke off the tackles and we out of there. Three receptions, 110. That's all I gotta say. Nothing else needs to be said. And another deep one. We out of there again. Come on, man. Oh, we almost had it, bruh. But they caught us right at the 1 yard line, bro. That would have been electrifying. Well, it was electrifying. It just would have been crazy to get another touchdown right off the bat again, just like that. But hey, it's cool though. We gonna clock back in and go right to work. 17-7. We broke off once again. End zone. Hey, you can't delay the inevitable. If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. Trust me. You can't delay the inevitable. All right. 24-14. A jet sweep. We finally get some positive yards off the jet sweep. You seen the spin move. I know you did, bro. I know you did. Don't act like you didn't. Hand it off to the running back. He gonna get us some positive yardage. And we was gonna walk away with this dub 30-14. Let's go. 240. 9 catches. 2 touchdowns. We did our thing, bruh. But now, we got a big game, man. We going up against Notre Dame. And once again, at the start of the... we can't never get that play to go correct. We can never do that play right. But anyways, we going against Notre Dame. This is probably the best defense in the country. So is it going to be a challenge for us? Yes. But do I believe we could win? Absolutely, bro. We starting off early, getting 2 receptions for about 19 yards. And we throw a pick right after that. A pick right on cue, man. Listen, I wasn't joking. This is probably the best defense in the country. We need to lock in right now before it get worse. But you know V12, he gonna try to do what he can do, man, no matter what. No matter what. But we starting off 10-0. Hey, we dug ourselves in a hole. We got to get up out of it. Breaking the tackle, getting some more yardage after the catch. We just trying to find any open area in the field that we can, and we doing that. We dicing them up. We moving down the field, trying to get into that red zone. But once we get in there, we got to capitalize, and we here now. Another clutch reception. And coach decides to take me off the field. I don't know what's up with that one, but look, we only walked away with a field goal. I guarantee you, if I was in the game, we would have scored, bro. But that's on coach. I ain't gonna do no complaining. It's junior year. I ain't got time for all that, bro. I just gotta roll with it and keep on moving. But that definitely would have been helpful because now it's 6-13. We need some points. I'm trying to dice them up. And we still making plays, bro, any way we can. And after I made another big play, he subs me out once again. Do y'all see, like, what's going on right now, bro? Now, we throw a pick in the clutch when there's about 2 minutes left to go in the game. And that's basically all she wrote, bro. I mean, you got to have me in the game during those clutch situations, coach. I mean, I'm humble with it and everything, but come on. There was still a slight chance, but right on cue, we throw another pick, dog. What are we doing? That was our last opportunity, and that Notre Dame defense definitely showed up, and we got exposed. Took our first loss of the season, but it's cool. We got Florida State up next, and hey, I got on black gloves, black tape, and black cleats. If you've been here before, you know what that means and you know what's about to happen. Hey, Florida State, I hope you ready. Because once that all black go on, we finna do a hit, man. Deep reception. Hey, we out of there, man. In that end zone. Hey, I just told you, when the all black is on, we ain't playing no games, and this is a must win. That loss was unacceptable, bruh. And before you know it, we was right back in scoring position, and you already know what's on my mind, man. Short route, and we right back in the end zone again, man. Putting 6 more on the board. I'm pointing to everybody in the crowd and letting them know, hey, I ain't playing no type of games today. Y'all gonna have to see me, bruh. Y'all gonna have to see me. Let's get this season right back on track. That little loss don't mean nothing. We still chasing the natty. 14-0. Hey, Florida State, y'all gonna have to guard, man. You gonna have to. We right back in scoring position, bruh. Listen, hey, shout out to those Florida State fans. I gotta do that. But listen, we got 113 already. The game ain't close to being over, and we still making plays happen. 17-0. Florida State was not ready for the beatdown we was about to put on them. Got a head tap. Get off of me. Get off me, man. Tutty. Let's go, bruh. And we don't got time for no replays, man. I'm on that. I ain't showing no mercy. Keep it going. 24-0. Let's go. We gonna route him up. Hey, throw that. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, it's finna get treacherous, dog. No excessive celebrations. We just point to the end zone and we right back to work, bro. 24-0. Let's go. Y'all gotta guard up. You gotta guard up. You gonna have to, man. We getting another reception. We in scoring position once again. At least them boys got 8 points. No excessive celebrating, you see. We just point to the end zone and we right back to business. They can't guard, and we ended up getting another touchdown, man. Shout out to my boy. But hey, Florida State, it's over with. Y'all up out of there. Next game, South Carolina. Let's finish this season off strong, bruh. We gotta beat this team, have some momentum going into the postseason. And let's do it. We chasing that natty. It's still on my mind. Hey, hopefully we get to go back up against Notre Dame, because we need revenge on them boys. But listen, at this point in time, we are the #1 ranked player in the world, and you know what that means, man. We are the front runner for that Heisman trophy. Imagine if we win that thing 3 years in a row, bruh. They gonna say we ruined college football. We tracking that ball down, making the deep reception. We in scoring position, bruh. Let's go. The pass was a little wonky, but we ended up tracking it down. That's what good receivers do, man. Like I was saying, though, they gonna say we ruined college football, bruh. They gonna say it. The crowd is hype. You see them, man. Shout out to the boys in Death Valley, bruh. Right back in that end zone, though. We put 6 on the board. But they gonna say we messed up college football, man. Ain't nobody else got the Heisman but us in the past 2 years. And it's looking like it's gonna be a 3rd year. Our tight end going crazy this game. That's the heart and soul of this team. Been here his whole career. I don't blame him. Hey, go crazy, bruh. But you know, V12 got to show up eventually, and we in that end zone. Come on. Let's go. All around, we having a crazy game, man. South Carolina, y'all wasn't prepared, bro. Don't lie. The Clemson crowd is rocking right now, man. That's what I love to see. We need all that momentum as we get another reception, getting them extra yards. Hey, we going crazy. We over 100 yards now just off 4 receptions. Let's go, man. 28-0. Hold up. Blue. Hey, man. Hey, that's all she wrote. South Carolina, what's going on, man? But we gonna cap it off and get that dub in the rivalry game. Let's go, bruh. Now this game, Yeah, y'all know what's going on. ACC championship, but look who it's against. If you've been paying attention to the series, y'all know my history with Duke, man. I've been waiting to see y'all boys since my freshman year in that natty. Let's go. If I gotta be the one to stop you from getting there this year, I'ma be that. I'ma be that menace. I'ma be that hitman, bro. Y'all ain't getting back there, bro. Breaking off the tackle, we got the first down. Let's go. One of our linemen got hurt though. Hey, staff, do whatever you need to do to get that man back on the field. We gonna need him. It's important, man. We gotta get Duke up out of here. He thought he was locking me up, but the comeback route is king, man. We work it to perfection. V12, another reception. We getting closer and closer to that end zone, Duke. You know what's going on, man. Throw it. Another reception. We just need to punch it in, bruh. Couldn't get across the line, but our running back, he gonna do work. He gonna do work. He gonna get us in there, man. 6 points on the board. Hey, Duke, it's personal. You know it's personal. Y'all not making it to the natty on my watch. And you ain't getting no ACC championship. Tried the spin move. They was on it, though. They been watching that film. I wasn't hitting that freshman year, though. They weren't watching that film. They don't want to see that film. They know what happened. Tried to go for the deep pass, but they ended up getting an interception, bro. QB, come on, bro. And you can't say I ain't been saying this all season. Like, we got to clean up some of these throws bro be making, because right now, in times like this, we do not need that at all. I don't know why he thought he could guard me in that end zone. We definitely just smoked the cameraman with the ball, but it's all good though. Another reception, juking that man out of his shoes. Where are you going, bruh? 10-14. I smell the end zone. I can see it, bruh. We finna be right back in there, Duke. You should be worried. 27, get out my way, man. I'm trying to let these boys know. Hey, you see the route. You see what we going for. Throw it up. And we right back in that end zone again, man. They can't guard. Hey, get that camera out my face, bruh. I promise y'all I do not have an issue with the cameraman, bro. It's just, hey, we gotta lock in. It's Duke, bruh. 21-10. The Belt Boys, one more touchdown, and the Belt Boys gonna be active. Trying to tell you, we still moving them chains, getting down that field. He cannot guard to save his life. My goodness. Broke a tackle off the spin move. It's there. You see it. We own it. And just like that, 38-13. Hey, Duke, we'll see you later. You ain't going to the natty this year. 3 back-to-back natties. Good job, but it's over with. The last game of the regular season. What a way to finish, man. The ACC championship. And you know we broke the ACC single season receptions record, bruh. Our first year in it. And we champions. And to top it off, at the end of the year, them awards came in. Walter Camp, we need that. We need that, man. The Maxwell Award. We need that as well. A little blue, we couldn't get 30 touchdowns, but we got the Heisman Trophy once again for the 3rd year in a row. I promise you they gonna say we ruined college football, bruh. We can't forget the FB. 128 receptions, 2,600 yards. Let's go. We gonna start in the playoffs now. The Orange Bowl against Bama, but they is not ready, I can tell. First play of the game, we getting active. Hey, Bama, lock it in, bro. Lock it in right now before this game get out of hand. Let's go. We can't play with this team, though. Another elite defense. I don't know if they Notre Dame level, but listen, it's when to go home now. We can't worry about that. Breaking off. We got the angle. We got the angle. We out of there. I mean, what better team to win the Orange Bowl than the team that actually got the orange uniforms? Come on now, let's lock it in and finish. 7-10, we already over 100 yards for the game. We going crazy. As you can see, the spin move is still making defenders look like they don't belong out here. But hey, 144 yards already. We looking good. Got to keep the chains moving and we got to stay locked in, man. I'm trying to break off for another secure catch. Finding that open spot in the defense. Y'all got to lock it in, Bama. Now right there, quarterback, come on, bro. Throw it toward the sideline. I would have had it. But Alabama, they end up getting a tip interception. Definitely not what we needed. Me and my quarterback need to get on the same page. And you see him holding the belt up, bro. Hey, y'all is not the belt boys, bro. Stop that. But 14-10, we got to make it happen. Now, you see that pass? That's how you supposed to throw it in the first place, bro. Come on, man. Simple stuff like that is what I've been saying this whole time. But look, another disclaimer, if you look in the bottom right of your screen, you can see that it is a record button down there, which means I did capture this live in the Discord. And I'm telling you, if you join that mug, y'all can see me create these vids behind the scenes. I'm telling you, it's worth it. The link is gonna be in the comments. It's gonna be in the bio. Join up, man. Let's get it lit so y'all can stay in tune and y'all can get some of the features that not everybody got. But in the end, Bama, we'll see you next year, man. We got the dub by 10 points. Let's go, bruh. Man, I ain't had Chick-fil-A in about a month or two. But listen, we in that Chick-fil-A bowl. Let's go to work, man. We going against the Oklahoma Sooners. Y'all boys ain't been relevant since Isaac Ferrari, man. The real ones know. But we finna get to work for sure. Look at the diving catch, man. Starting off the game going wild. Everybody knows what time it is, man. We finna get busy. V12 in the playoffs is a different beast, man. Also, in the comments down below, let me know. Do y'all think V12 is more dangerous than Penn State Valkyrie? Or what? Let me know, man. I gotta know. But we right back in that end zone for another tutty. And we flexing, man. Still flexing, still stepping. You see that girl holding that sign in the crowd? I may or may not have hit before the game, but don't worry about it, bruh. Tried to get the juke. And if we did, that would have been a house call, man. But 7-3. 7-3. You ain't seeing me. Hey, that was a close call, man. You lucky that they got that tackle. I'm telling you, that's 2 plays in a row where we could have broke off for something huge. But oh my goodness, do you see the release? These boys can... Hey, man, I ain't finna keep playing with y'all, bro. We in the red zone, trying to get open. Didn't even call for it, but hey, the QB, that's what you got to do, man. You got to make plays like that. Not that other stuff you be doing where you be throwing these costly picks. But 14-3, my goodness, the Sooners, man. We gonna need y'all to put up a fight, bro. I mean, we got to make this interesting. The third quarter is winding down, and we still trying to get to it, man. Racking up those receptions. We got 172 yards right now, bruh. Make that 200 plus for the game. Hey, Gritty, 200. Gritty, 200. Gritty, 200. Come on, man. V12, dog. Let's go. We got the crowd hype. Hey, man, it's looking bad for the Sooners, bro. 10-21. 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. We just got to finish, bro. Still getting our receptions, though, and we got the first down. What a play. The clock is winding down, and we could feel it, man. We about to be in that natty, bro, but we still got to get our yards and highlights. Good Lord, look at the spin move, bro. But in the end, you know what's going on. We got that win, man. Man, it's been a long time coming. But we put in the work. We got every team up out of here. And Valkyrie, hey, man, what a way to perform this season. Now, it's the moment we've been waiting for, man. Let's get it.
hours I've been gone. Traveling to different states, but they still love me like I'm home. I learned lessons as a kid, ain't understand till I was grown. They can't find another me, it's not a copy, not a clone. Brothers gone damn, lovers gone damn. I took losses back to back, sometimes I feel like it's a scam. I be MIA from socials, I don't need to be on cam. I'm just grinding for myself, I'm just grinding for my fam. I'm still holding on, can't expect to get no blessings if I'm doing wrong. I talk to grandma in my dreams cause she can't hear my...
Yeah, we here, man. Once again, if y'all want me to drop that song, let me know in the comments. We starting off with a crazy comeback route. Let's go. Y'all gotta see me. I'm back in that natty. I've been waiting to get here, bruh. I've been waiting to get here. I ain't worried about it. And we going against Notre Dame. It's time to get that get back, bruh. I'm on 10 right now. I'm off a perk. I'm off of whatever you want to call it, bro. I'm on 10. Let's go. We 100% locked in. We found a space in the middle of the defense. Dang, that boy fast. They was able to hawk us down before we got the touchdown. But hey, we over 100 already in just 4 catches. Let's go. I'm telling y'all I'm locked in. I need this natty, bro. I need it. Been waiting. Got the crowd hype. Y'all finna get hyped some more. 6-0. Hey, he got that blanket coverage, but it don't matter. It don't matter when it's V12, man. Hey, we running another deep route. This man cannot guard. We get the reception. Let's go, bruh. Hey, we close to 150 now. And we only got 6 catches, man. You see me pointing right in that man's face, bro. You know where we headed. We heading straight to that end zone, man. I feel the energy in the building. We out here, bro. Hey, going for the deep shot. Blue! Yeah, we here, man. Yes, sir. Let's go. Tried to get it in the end zone right there. I don't know how we got back in the red zone so fast, but it don't matter. We back again. Hey, gritty, natty, gritty, natty, gritty. Hey, man, we've been waiting the whole season to hit that mug again. Let's go. Freshman year vibes for sure, man. 20-0. Notre Dame, lock it in, bruh. Please lock it in. Nope, they kind of locked it in on that play right there, but hey, chill on locking it in. Matter of fact, never mind. But let's go. Still making receptions, still getting down the field. We at 200 plus, man. In the championship game, they can't rock with V12. Valkyrie, chill out, bro. Chill out. Chill out, man. You need to relax, dog. But look, right on cue. Our quarterback threw a pick, man. And that's not what we needed because they already had points on the board. But listen, I know you ain't think it was over. How them boys trip over each other? But I know y'all ain't think it was over, man, because, yep, your boy would throw another pick. Yep, that's number 2 on the day. I mean, we can't possibly sell this game, right? I mean, what is we doing? Found some open space. That's pick number 3, bruh. Throw it up. Throw it toward the end zone, bro. Why are you short arming that, man? 3 picks back to back to back. And did y'all think it was done? Hold up. Another interception. 4 picks back to back to back to back. What are we doing? We literally trying to sell this game. Look at him. Come on, bro. Like, any NFL chances you had just went out the window right there. But it's, man, just give me the rock and let's please finish this game. 14-20 is close, but one more score could put this thing away. That's all we need. You see the route. I'm the hot route. We going for it. Let me hit that corner. Throw it up. We in that end zone. Gritty, natty, gritty, natty, gritty. Come on. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all she wrote, man. Jay Valkyrie and Clemson are the national champions, dog. And in this short career, it's only been 3 years. 2 national championships, 3 Heisman trophies. Man, I'm telling you, once again, they really gonna say we ruined college football. We got that get back on Notre Dame, though. Let's go, man. What a way to cap off the season. You see Coach holding up the trophy. What a win, bruh. Well, hey, listen, it's up to y'all, man. But after 3 years, Jay Valkyrie surpassed 500 receptions, 100 touchdowns, and 10K yards. What a career in just 3 years. Now, look, we could come back for year 4, or we could be on to the league, man. I need y'all to let me know what we doing. And as soon as y'all do, we gonna get right back into it.